I think there's a couple, but it's the idea that it's going to replace classical computers. And I strongly, although I can't say for sure, I don't believe that it's going to replace it. I think they will act together. They will complement each other. Also, I think, there's ideas that they're completely useless. Like they don't do anything. And I think that's clearly not true now. There's at least, what's called, I guess they're calling it quantum utility, where there is some, like, you may not be outperforming classical models, but you're using these really weak devices, weak, noisy devices. And it's, sometimes matching extremely powerful classical computers. So I think that's such a promising sign that we're still in this early stages and we're already at that point. Sure, your guess, like Shor's algorithm, which breaks the RSA encryption. And
that's what's got a lot of people freaked out, honestly.
And that's something that we should definitely talk about, because it's like the thing that gets, I would say, the most attention about with quantum computers. There's a panic starting to grow in governments, more in governments at the moment, but also in financial institutions. I mean, I am just starting, not working with them, but just I'm having a lot of conversations with cybersecurity firm, and they're not a quantum company, but they're starting to get requests from really large clients that they have that, like, what's going on with us? Is our data safe? And I think governments are starting to take it seriously too, because one thing that was pointed out to me, which I found really interesting, like this idea that, say, we're going to have Q day, whatever happens 7 years from today or whatever, pick your number, 70 years, whatever. There's this idea that you can just like flip a switch and we're safe now. Like we have, they do have the post-quantum cryptography. They have quantum-resistant algorithms, as far as we know. And so there's this idea you're just going to flip a switch and everything's going to be okay. And even when I started talking to this company, I was like, well, I'm not really that worried about Key-Day or Shor's algorithm or cracking an RSA or any of that. But now I'm getting more worried about it, because it's what we don't know. It's like, what else do we not know?
And the terrifying thing about the future is could go either way.